Who the hell am I? I'm going to give you a little, just for everyone's benefit, watching this channel or subscribe to it. A little bit of background on me, just so you know who the hell is talking at you. I'm Steve Bivens. I grew up, my parents were ministers, Salvation Army officers, actually, basically like Methodist background. So I grew up in a church for the first 18, 20 years of my life. I am now mostly an agnostic or Taoist Buddhist. We could talk about that another time in more detail if you want. But I was mostly kind of middle of the road politically in most of my early adult life. Almost call myself a political atheist. Not that I didn't believe politics existed. Obviously it did. I just didn't think it did any good. And was essentially so corrupt that it didn't make much difference who the fuck, we voted for. They were going to do whatever they wanted to do, mainly for the rich people. Now, I wasn't entirely wrong. That is basically how it works. As we've seen, it's only gotten worse. And now it is an oligarchy with an authoritarian wannabe in the White House. A little more about me. I am college educated. I might not sound like it sometimes. But I have almost a PhD in history, medieval history actually, and precisely medieval and ancient military history. So I've studied war really since I was a little kid. I was fascinated with military stuff. Played with my army men and all that. G.I. Joe with the config grip. So I was always fascinated with that stuff. I actually went back to college as an old guy, in my late 30s, 40s, and almost got a PhD in it, but life happened. I won't go through all that. and essentially, they're not hiring professors, certainly not of medieval Europe these days. No one gives a shit. I have also written and self-published 8 books in the last, 12, 13 years, something like that, 11, 12 years, I don't even know, on various topics, including medieval history and nonfiction and fiction. I'm slowly working on through a series on the Vikings in France. My most important book is probably The End of Fear itself, which is why I chose the name for the title for this channel, Fearless Freedom, because it is my argument that there's only really one problem in the world, and that is fear itself. And we'll talk about it some more as we go along. Why I think it's really only fear that we need to deal with. It's behind all the other nasty human emotions and actions, even greed. So, that's a little bit about me. I've done all kinds of other jobs, man. I've done manual labor. I haven't done really too many desk jobs, to be honest with you. Most of those manual. I've been, a cook, sous chef. I've done landscaping. I ran a gourmet popcorn stand at big events up north in St. Paul for like 6 years. I ran a farm. I was manager of farmers market up there for like 6 years. I've been special ed teaching assistant. I've taught college classes on history. I have delivered pizzas. I can't even remember most of the stuff I've done. It would take some time to actually sit down and get all that fleshed out. If anybody wants to know, I'll let you know. but all kinds of different shit. So, YouTube, of course, TikTok, and most of my time, my personal time, I sit thinking about why is the world so fucked up, and what the hell can I do about it, or any of you, us average people, what can we do to actually affect change in the world? That's why I'm here, because I eventually came to the conclusion recently that we're really, really on the brink of the nastiest kind of world you can imagine. And I can't watch it go over that brink without saying something about it and suggesting ways in which we might resist that happening and make a better world. And that's basically it. All right, guys. We'll see you probably tomorrow. Not probably, definitely tomorrow. Until then, fuck on. Live fearless.